it going? This is Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe. I hope everyone's doing well, and I am back for Vlogmas. This is my first Q&A of Vlogmas. I'm gonna zoom this baby out. Okay, that's better. I have been getting a lot of questions lately, and so I'm really excited to just make a Q&A and answer all of them for you guys. So I have an Instagram post that I recently posted where I said if you guys want your question to be in the Q&A, you guys can post it there. And yeah, so if you want to ask a question for an upcoming Q&A, you can follow me on Instagram at Amanda Around the Globe, and let's just get started here. So the first one is Wenra107 asked, are you going to visit the South Island, and how easy/difficult was it to find a job in comparison to finding a job in Australia? Yes, I do plan to visit the South Island. I'm still trying to figure out exactly when that will be happening because I really want to make sure I have enough time to do all the hiking and do everything that I want to do. It might have to be a couple of trips, to be honest, because I'm also trying to make sure that I can go when it's good weather, but also I want to go when there's hiking weather. And also if I stay in New Zealand long enough, I would really love to go to the snow in the South Island or even the North Island and go snowboarding. I think that would be so cool because I haven't been to the snow in so long. As you guys know, I've been chasing the summer for the last 2 years. Yes, but I do plan on visiting the South Island. And then the other question she asked was how easy/difficult was it to find a job in comparison to finding a job in Australia. So I feel like I didn't really talk about this when I first got here, but I did get a job very quickly, and that is because I have a friend, my friend Natalie, who's here. You guys have seen her in a couple of my videos. She actually came to we're in New Zealand. She came to New Zealand in April of last year, and she got a job here, and she works at a retail store, and she is so sweet. She always tells me that I was a big inspiration for her to start traveling. So she told me that when I came to New Zealand, she would do her best to help me out and get me a job here. And so she helped me get a job at the place where she works. So we work together, which is really fun. And yeah, so I did get a lot of questions about my job, so I'll go into that a little bit more in detail when I get to those questions. Altered Illusions 100 said, you mentioned you were taking your leftover meal to work on my What I Eat in a Day video that I published yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. What type of work are you doing now, and what does Michael do? And so like I just said, I'm working at a retail store. I work 4 days a week from 9 to 4, and the reason I'm doing that is because New Zealand is a very expensive place to live, and I also really would like to be aggressively saving for my upcoming travel and my upcoming plans. I'm actually going to make a video about my upcoming travel plans, which I'm really excited to talk about because I have some exciting things coming up, but yeah, that will be in the next video or an upcoming video. So yeah, I work at a retail store. It pays my rent, my food, and gives me a little bit of money to save, and then all of the money that I make from working online goes into savings for future travel or anything else that I need to pay for. Michael does rendering. They call it different things in different countries, but like plastering is what he does. So if you're not really familiar with the realm of construction, it's basically like part of construction. He does the exterior of walls and like buildings and stuff like that. So he's been doing that since before I met him. He also does acting, and acting is his true passion. If you guys watch a lot of Australian shows, you may have seen him. He's actually in season 2 of the show Glitch. He's in one of the episodes, I think it's episode 5 or 6. We haven't been able to watch it yet because it hasn't come out in New Zealand, but it's come out literally everywhere else. Something I'm waiting for. Hella Saucy AF asked, what MacBook are you using and what model? So I have a MacBook Pro, and I'm not sure what model it is, but I'm not really like a computer tech person, but I bought it in August of 2015, and I bought it brand new from the Apple Store, and I really love it. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna use it until it dies. I saved up money and bought it in cash. Well, I bought it on my credit card and then paid it off right away. Yeah, I'm in love with that computer. I really love that with an Apple computer you can airdrop from your phone to your computer and from your computer to your phone and from your computer to other people's phones. Like, I just would never go back to having a non-Apple computer. Ella Saucy AF also asked, do you have uniforms at work? If not, how do you handle your small wardrobe? That is a really good question, and the way that I handle my small wardrobe is actually, I'll give you guys a wardrobe tour, but I actually have, since I did my thrift haul, which I'll link here. I can never remember which side it's on, but I'll link my thrift haul here. Since I did my thrift haul, I have enough shirts to wear a different shirt every day of the week. When I first got here, I literally had 3 shirts, so that was a bit more difficult, but they're also really basic shirts, so it's not like someone would notice if I wore the same shirt twice in a week. Like, if they do notice, I don't really care. Like, that's not something that I think about, so yeah. But now I have enough shirts to wear something different to work every day, and you guys will see that soon. Okay, Danica Kristen, she asked a lot of questions. Thanks, Danica. She asked, are you planning to stay in Auckland for the duration of your stay in New Zealand, or are you planning to live in other cities as well? I actually have no idea, to be honest. So the apartment that I'm in right now, the lease is up, well, the sublet, we're subletting this apartment, and this is up at the end of January, and after this I have no idea where we're gonna live. I don't have that planned out yet. I've been starting to look for places, but I'm actually really trying hard to find a house sitting job because like I said, we're trying to save money really quickly, and house sitting would be an amazing way to save a lot of money because that way you don't pay rent, and it kind of works out well for everyone involved because the person that's going away has someone to take care of their house. I love animals, like I'd be so happy to live with an animal, so if I can find a house sitting job, that would be ideal. Pretty much we are gonna try to stay in Auckland because we both have jobs here, and it's just easier to stay here and save than it is to move to a different place. The overall plan is to stay in Auckland, but it really depends on our living situation, what we can find, and all of that stuff. Danica also asked, did you try to find a job in the wine industry again, or did you not bother as you said this proved impossible in Australia? It is a lot more difficult. On a working visa, you can't really get like career jobs. I didn't try to look for a job in the wine industry when I got here because, like I said earlier, my friend Natalie kind of hooked me up with a job, and I'm not really looking for a career here. I'm just kind of looking for something that I can do a few days a week to make some money to pay my rent and my food, and then still be able to focus on making YouTube videos, making content on my website. The next question she asked was, what's your advice for someone around 30 who has already started to build a career but would like to go on a working holiday visa in Australia or New Zealand? I would say do it, because you have the rest of your life to work, but you don't have the rest of your life to go to Australia or New Zealand. To be honest, you only have until you're 30. You have to apply before you turn 31 and get approved before that happens. So if you ever like even have an inkling or like a small desire to do that, I would say just do it. It is scary at first to leave everything behind and leave for a year and not know what's gonna happen when you come back. I know plenty of people who have traveled and went back home and found careers, and they're happy and they're doing what they want, all good. So if you have any desire to travel or to go on a working holiday visa, I would say do it while you can. If I have an opportunity to do something that sounds great to me, like I'm just gonna say yes. So yeah, that's all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it answered some questions for you. And if you have any more questions, I will make an Instagram post in a few more days asking you guys about questions for another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!